want you to tell us, is this the prettiest goal that you've ever scored? Not the biggest goal you've scored, but the nicest. And I want you to be honest with us.
Not the biggest.
Yeah, not the biggest.
Okay, prettiest?
I think you know what's coming.
Yeah.
I was going to say I've scored so many, but I really haven't, so.
Rangers having trouble changing here. McDavid, beautiful move. What can you say?
Yeah, so just waiting for guys to get on side and decided to attack the wall of Rangers defensemen and kind of just targeted one and tried to get through there and put it through a stick a couple of times and ended up on the other side and went to the back end. And I would say one of my prettiest. I wouldn't say the most meaningful, but it was a big goal at the time. Tied the game with 3 minutes to go, so it was pretty nice.
So it's the prettiest.
I'll say it's the prettiest, yeah, I agree.
I will say, I wasn't quite sure what you were going to think, but the fans always point me to this clip.
But in the process, he puts the net back. He has the wherewithal to say, hey, we've got possession here. We're going to move it around.
My good buddy JMO took me out there into the post, and then I didn't want the play to stop because I knew it was going to be a penalty, so I put the net back in.
Draisaitl shoots and scores! Unbelievable marksmanship!
Tried putting it in the corner and obviously got fortunate and put it in. So yeah, I would say that's probably one of my nicest ones, all things considered.
Matthews knocks the puck out of the air, snaps a shot, he scores! What a shot!
It was a nice bounce, but I just remember, I don't know what happened in the net, but I looked up for like a split second and I think Price was out of the net or he fell or caught an edge or something, and I just tried to shoot it as quick as I could before he could get kind of resettled in there, but that was a nice goal. For some reason, the goal I scored in Carolina probably like 5 or 6 years ago, I liked that one a lot.
Here comes Austin Matthews moving in, it's good! What a play by Matthews!
I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like Ovechkin, not even like close, but he scored a couple, like obviously the one against Arizona or the one against, I think maybe Montreal, kind of similar where he was like falling down. I liked watching Ovi growing up, so I think that one was somewhat similar, not nearly as insane as his one against the Coyotes, but definitely something similar.
Slavin scores! Wow!
Banks it off of Sorokin and in.
What a goal scorer's goal from the defenseman.
Yeah, I was looking to pass that whole time, and then there was no passing lane, so I saw the back of his head. I just tried to throw it off of it, ended up working out.
Is it pretty?
For myself, probably. For other people, probably just an average goal. There was a breakaway goal my second year in the league that it doesn't look like a pretty one because I fall, but what I tried to do was what I meant to do.
Jacob Slavin with a shorthanded goal, and Carolina leads it by 3.
And it worked out, and so I'll take that one.
Away goes Horvat again. What a move by Horvat! Scores! Bo Horvat did that, and the Canucks have the lead. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I would say it was definitely the prettiest one I think I've scored, just it being the playoffs and against the defending Stanley Cup champions and stuff like that. And there was a lot of cool things about the goal, and one that just kind of happened instinctually, and it's one I'll never forget for sure.
So we got it right.
You got it right, yeah. You got it right.
Home ice advantage as far as they go this time. I mean, this is just unbelievable. You talk about skill.
Yeah, funny enough, I wasn't really feeling it at all in this game before. And I think I scored a goal earlier in the game and kind of like started to get a little confidence, legs started to get under me a little bit, and the rest is history, I guess. No, but that was a good one. There's been a few nice moves that I haven't been able to finish, so just be able to get that in, and obviously in the playoffs was, it was a good feeling.
He's got some open ice. Lifts it up and tries to put it in and does. There's the goal he's been looking for.
Philip Forsberg, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that one was cool too. I liked the first one better, but this one was obviously special with, just being able to do that. I've tried it a few times and it finally went in, so that was nice. It's like any play, you gotta kind of scan the situation before it happens. Obviously, there's a face-off play and they had both their D on the inside, so there was nobody going to me to start, so I had a lot of time. And I think that was the first thing I realized once Duchesne lost the draw into the corner there, that there's really no one there, and it worked out well. So I think the first one is probably a little harder just with the people in the way and more elements, so to speak, to get through. The number one gets the pretty vote, yeah.
Holy! You don't see that play work very often. He goes short side Shelby. That is as sick of a play as you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the one I actually had in mind. I just kind of wanted to go forward on the face-off. I think our center got thrown out, and sometimes you try to surprise them, and I work on that shot a lot in the summer, so it's nice to see it go in.
So I picked right, is what you said.
Yeah, that was what came to mind for me.
Plays the rebound for Bedard down low. Bedard! Lacrosse style score! just saw. Dude, that was insane.
I remember in junior and World Juniors, I probably gave it 10 attempts and never scored. So I remember picking the puck up and I wasn't thinking at all, and I just saw a little room. So thought I'd try it out, and it went in, so it was nice.
This is the prettiest.
Yeah, I'll give this one the fair. I'll give you guys the nod.
Coming in over the line. Eichel drags it free. Backhand score!
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, it's probably my prettiest goal. Okay, let's see the other one.
Here's Eichel cutting into the circle, takes it in around the net, and brings it back out top. 10 seconds. Eichel walks into the circle, towards it up, and it scores!
This isn't really that pretty in my opinion. It's more just like a power move through the net. Nah, the other one was prettier.
Do you have anything else in your mind?
No, I would probably say it was that one, so yeah.
Watch Victor Hedman, nifty little play back between his feet, and that's a tough read for the goaltender.
Between the legs, I think Boone had a great back check and lifted my stick and kind of improvised, and I think it fooled Elvis a little bit. So yeah, I'm super, looking like somewhat skilled on that play was pretty cool.
Dahlin makes one move to the dot, walks it back and scores!
I had some speed there coming in against the forward, made a little move, got by him, and then everything just opened up for me, and put it on my back and then put it in the net.
Is this the prettiest NHL goal that you've ever scored?
It's up there for sure. I have one against Minnesota.
Dahlin holds it, drags it, scores! That was magic!
Just held the puck until I finally saw an opening on the goalie. It was a good goal.
Here's Jack Hughes, pulls up, Hughes, backhand, he scored! In overtime, Jack Hughes wins it!
In my personal opinion, I probably have like 10 goals above that. I like this goal, probably not 10, this is definitely top 10, but I think my favorite goal is probably a breakaway goal at Madison Square Garden in playoffs. That's the goal I like.
Olofsson tries his luck. That one is stopped, and then Reinhart taps it in.
See, he turns his stick over, and he gets the blade of the stick going down.
Back to my net front days. There's a number of things. There's more surface area, easier to control it on the forehand with the curve I have. Easier to put it on target and bring it back.
Ekblad, quick shot, save up high. Rebound, Reinhart scores! He batted out of the air! And then the beautiful hand-eye coordination. Used the blade of his stick, turned it upside down.
Oh, this is the same sort of thing. I think the other one was probably a little prettier, but same skill, I guess. This one I had to move the hips a little bit more.
Is this the prettiest goal you've scored?
I might go against Tampa this year. The shorthanded goal. That might be my personal favorite.
What a goal by Sam Reinhart! Now he gets it back to Hughes. Lots of traffic in front as Quinn Hughes cuts across the high slot. Hughes shoots, he scores!
That's ridiculous agility here for Quinn Hughes.
I like to get up there on my forehand, see if I can get a shot through, and I just kind of took what the wingers gave me. And to answer your question, is that the nicest goal that I've scored? I mean, it's definitely one of my nicer ones. You know what I'm gonna go with, actually? I'm gonna go with my first goal of the season last year against San Jose.
Quinn Hughes shoots, he scores! His first of the year! And that goal was all Quinn Hughes.
Different goal. It's kind of same thing now going on.
Has 2 in the game, he's flying into the zone. Nathan McKinnon, the drive, and he scores! That was special. You can't teach that.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably my favorite goal. I think the Blues are at the end of their shift, so a little tired, and I just came off the bench, I was fresh, and yeah, I got lucky, the puck rolled and hit off his shoulder and in, so definitely a cool goal.
So we got that one right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah, tough to argue.
Nick Suzuki reaches in with a stick, he won the race. The really crafty Suzuki gets down on one knee and stabs this thing top shelf. What a beautiful short-handed goal.
I just thought I had a jump on D-man there, and the puck was just kind of rolling awkwardly, so I thought he'd have a tough time with that. It's definitely one of the prettier goals that I've ever scored. You can probably tell by my reaction. I had no clue it went in until my teammates started coming over to me.
Are you saying that this isn't the prettiest goal?
Is there another one?
No, you tell us.
Yeah, penalty shot goal against Arizona. That was pretty.
Slick Nick does it again to delay the flip. That is Datsukian.
Yeah, the penalty shot's a little bit more fun, but this is, I don't know if I've scored many one-handed goals before, so yeah, it was pretty, I like this one too.
Oh, and Tippett absolutely dazzling. Oh my goodness, what a goal.
Yeah, I was trying to cut into the middle there, and he made a good play with his stick and pretty spur-of-the-moment idea to go spinorama, and puck was in good position to shoot right away, so I figured I'd throw it on net.
Do you consider that the prettiest goal that you've scored in the NHL?
I would say so, yeah. I would agree. It's the prettiest.
Gorgeous move, a shot, score! A thing of beauty from Wyatt Johnston. That goes straight to the highlight reel.
Yeah, so I saw that open ice and tried to take it and then just try to kind of get it, in between his glove and his pad, which, thankfully it worked out. That was the one I had in mind. Yeah, it's probably my prettiest goal that I've scored so far.
With speed, Byfield, around one man in on goal, scores! Quinton Byfield, what an effort!
Yeah, no, that's by far the best goal I've scored. It's kind of one of those things where you kind of just get the puck, and I recognized it was a 1-on-2 and just wanted to make a move on the inside, and lucky it worked out, and then try to do my best to keep control of it and get a shot off. So the amount of times I've watched this is not good.